I need my leotard.
Yes.
I left my leotard at home.
That can be arranged.
Yeah. What, a leotard?
Yes.
Well, let's not say we did. All right. Today's high and low at Kent are both below the average. Now the normal high for this time of year is 69 degrees. Stayed in the 60s today. We will see similar temperatures tomorrow morning, but maybe even a few degrees colder. Beautiful. All day today, sunny skies and low humid air. Now a very pretty sunset. 61 degrees. Our dew point is 42. So humidity only 50% and lighter winds. Winds tonight are going to be almost dead calm, which is why our temperatures are expected to get a few degrees colder. Light winds at the moment and temperatures already dropping very quickly. 50s, low 60s, low humid air as well. We're going to hang on to the dry air into the start of the weekend, but by Saturday night and on into Sunday, some changes coming. Pretty chilly temperatures all across the nation, but note the temperatures out over Texas are back into the 70s, and that's where we will be starting Sunday as high pressure, which is at the surface and almost directly on top of us, it's centered more over Arkansas and the Tennessee Valley, will be shifting to the east. What that does is it starts turning our winds back off of the Gulf. Still a chilly morning on Sunday morning, but no 30s. Maybe a few upper 30s into Mississippi, but otherwise 40s and 50s. And then high temperatures Sunday will be back into the 70s, and kind of what Texas is feeling will be moving our way. I don't really foresee us in the 80s, as some of the models have been indicating, only because there really isn't anything in the upper atmosphere like a ridge that would really start to send our temperatures up. So definitely back into the upper 70s, certainly, and a little more humid, but also thankfully with this southerly wind, it's not as though we're tapping into tropical moisture. We'll have a little bit more humidity, but still I think pretty comfortable. This kind of vigorous upper level system bringing in kind of a nasty rain, snow, sleet mix across Pennsylvania and up toward the northeast. This is what is keeping our cold air in place right now. Later in the week, next week, we'll be watching from the Pacific Northwest. This is that powerful atmospheric river and this bomb cyclone. It's not going to be particularly that same system, but kind of that upper area will be moving eastward across the nation. And as it does so, bringing in yet another and likely colder surge of air that'll move in starting on Thanksgiving and right through the end of the week and weekend of next week. So or the following week, I should say. So going into the end of November and start of December, some very cold air. The question though remains, when exactly does that front move on through? Well, let's compare the models. This is the GFS, and there's the front Thursday early morning. As we go throughout the day Thursday, starting off our Thanksgiving, still mild, some rainfall to our north. As we go later in the afternoon, the front starts to approach, but note the GFS has us getting up to near 80 degrees before the front moves in, and then later in the night is when we start to get into that cooler air. Actually, it looks like the front now is kind of stalled based on the latest model run of the GFS. So I'll take a look at it as we get closer, as we get into the next newscast, as that is a new model update. Here's what the Euro says, though. Kind of the same thing. The front is still to our north Thanksgiving morning. We'll probably get into the mid, maybe upper 70s before the front moves in later that night, and definitely much colder as we head into Black Friday morning. So the model's starting to have a little bit more agreement with regards to the timing. Probably not until the later afternoon and evening on Thanksgiving. So the first half of the day is looking a little bit warmer and even some scattered showers, with temperatures dropping very rapidly later in the night, and for Friday afternoon, highs staying upper 50s or lower 60s.
The Pelicans will get a